Hello and welcome back to another episode from the Studio Block server. My name is Weird and Bearded, and last week we were doing some work over at the trading hall. We were getting some new masons. And then we had a load of spare villagers that I said we were going to deal with this week. Unfortunately, I forgot that I was losing one of my recording days, and that is a big project. So instead, we are going to be doing another 20-minute challenge. So what are we going to do? Next to me, I have a list of 40 different death messages. And I want to see how many different death messages I can get in 40 minutes. So, let's begin. So I'm not allowed to do any preparation. All I'm allowed is a shulker box to dump my stuff in. I don't really need to dump stuff just yet. I think let's start with some easy bits. So let's come down here. Now I'm going to put down the bed so I can set my spawn. And then we're going to dump all of this stuff. Spawn is set. So, some things to point out. There are more than 40 death messages. Some of you may have already realised there are more than 40 death messages. I am not including to escape from and things like that. It's got to be the exact death message. Where's kinetic energy? There it is. Okay. Let's go get my stuff back. Then we can get another one done relatively easily. Because what we can do now is just get close to the bed so I don't have so far to travel. I should also point out that I have done this challenge already this week. For some reason, the footage came out really laggy. I don't really know why. Let's grab... Oh, it's getting to night time. We can get shot by stuff and slain by zombies. That's going to be useful. We did just have... What, fell from a high place? Fell from a high place. Excellent. Okay. Come on, mob. Spawn in, please. We can also drown. So when I did do that recording, I managed to get 15 out of 40 in 20 minutes. Now, I think a significant portion of that quite low number, so a significant factor for that being quite a low number, is that on one of the deaths, I lost all my stuff. Which, you know, not particularly useful. Where are the mobs? There's... Okay. Hello, creeper. Blow me up. Blown up by creeper. Blown up by respawn. Done. There's this zombie. Zombies can slay me. Slain by zombie. Where's slain by zombie? I should have been looking at this while I was being slain. Is there a skeleton over here now? I'd love there to be a skeleton. Can't see one. Oh dear. Oh, you got my shulker box. Put that down. That's not yours. Okay, let's go find ourselves a skeleton because I need to be shot by something. There was a skeleton over here. There's lots of things over there. Okay, I see a skeleton. That's it. Shoot me. Shoot me. Come on. Was shot by skeleton. Ah! Okay, is there anything else that I'll need to do at night? Probably not. Let's pass the day so I can Die safely. That's a normal thing to say. Okay. We've got 5 deaths in less than 5 minutes. That is not a terrible start. While we're over here, we can fall from some scaffolding. And just generally fall. So, set spawn close by. That's something I kept failing to do last time. I was always walking close to the bed. So, we are making improvements. Ah! And then we fall again. Ah! Oh, I need to do another fall. That wasn't good enough. That should be. Fell off scaffolding. Excellent. And then we're going to do a similar thing. I want to get down nice and low, but not quite lose everything. Okay, that should be low enough to get this started. Because if I fall fewer than 5 blocks, then I will hit the ground too hard. Hit the ground too hard. Done. Okay. What else? Let's head over to the desert. We can get pricked to death by a cactus. And also there's a jungle close by, so we can get some vine stuff done. That's the wrong thing. I want to go over here. Desert village. Cactus, 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 cactus. Cactus! Definitely want to get my stuff off just in case I die and it lands on the cactus. I don't want to lose. This is not how I lost my stuff last time. But I still want to be careful. In fact, while I'm close to the water, it's going to take a little while. We can drown. Splosh. And while I'm drowning, I just was pricked to death. I'm about to drown. Okay. Come on. Lose air faster. And what can we do next? Oh yes, so we're going to go fall off some vines. Come on. Drowned! Lovely stuff. So what I want to do, that's what I want to do. Pick up my stuff, pick up the bed, go find some nice high vines. That's probably a better way to do it than I did last time. Bum, 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 bum. Let's do that. So now we can get onto the vines and oh no! Fell off some vines. I clicked on the wrong one, but my spreadsheet doesn't allow for redos. So we'll just have to accept that. What else can I do around here? I can't think of anything. Okay, let's head... Oh, let's head to the nether. There's some things I can do in the nether, because I can be on fire, I can be in lava. Maybe there'll be a ghast that will fireball me, if they're feeling particularly friendly. Village portal. Okay. So we have fire. There's a... Why is there a bee in here? So if I am not in the fire, but am on fire, I should get burnt to a crisp. Or burned to death. Burned to death. But if you're on fire while in the fire, that should be a separate death message. Went up in flames. Excellent. Last time that didn't work. And now we can go back in. I'm sure I just heard a ghast about. Is there a ghast about? Can't see one. Well, we'll come in one more time, but in the meantime, try to swim in lava. Oh, and also while we're doing things in other dimensions. Oh, this feels like we're doing well. Fell out of the world. Let's just quickly see if there's a ghast about. This might be a waste of time. Oh, this feels like a waste of time. Especially if I go along this path. If a ghast sees me, I'm going to die from the lava, not the fireball. Come on, ghast. We can make a ghast farm so I can do this easier. I don't think we're going to see a ghast. I'm not hearing anything. I'm not seeing anything. I'm seeing some magma cubes. They're not useful to me. Oh, I don't have time for this. I don't have time. Right, let's head back to base and do some block stuff. In fact, let's see if I've got any spare beds in my unsorted storage. Spare bed, excellent. So we can put the bed down. Dump the stuff. Head over, or use this. Head over to the end. Intentional game design! In fact, I think I'm fairly sure there's a wither around here. I didn't see any wither signs. Oh! If we head back to the village portal. Get our health a bit lower with the fire. Where'd that bee go? Where did that bee go? Oh, I'm not seeing any sign of the bee. Okay. In that case, let's see if we can make it back to the portal and we'll do something else. Back to my room. If I go into my shulker box, I will have my tools in which... I'm going to have a trident. That's the one I want. I don't have a bow, apparently. We can deal with that. No, I didn't want to throw it that hard. Darn it, we'll have to go outside. How am I doing? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm on 15. I'm matching what I got last time, and we've got quite a bit more time. Be impaled, be impaled. Missed. Weird Embedded was impaled by Weird Embedded. Where's was impaled? Where's was impaled? There we go. I would like my trident back now. And now we're going to do the thing where last time I lost my stuff, but this time we're going to try to do it a bit smarter. Oh! My head. So let me go grab my wings. We're going to head over to the sunroom. But this time I'm going to do it starting off at max health. Ow! Fortunately, I haven't died yet. So we're still at maximum health. We're going to get struck by lightning. Because we can make it stormy. And then I've got my channeling trident. Thunder. Set the spawn. Dump the stuff. So last time I did this, I wasn't on max health. Oh, okay, I don't really want to eat a lot. In fact, that will probably do. That will probably do. So what happened was, I got impaled, died from being impaled, had my stuff on me, and then the lightning destroyed my stuff. But now I've just been struck by lightning. Where's one struck by lightning? There it is. Okay. Oh, I need to go grab my trident again. Hopefully I haven't lost my trident. Oh, I think I've lost my trident. Well, oh, that's annoying. Okay, let's just clear the weather. And then I can sleep through it. Fortunately, we've got a trident farm. We can get enchantments. That's not a problem. At least I've got everything else. I've got 3.5 minutes. What can I do in 3.5 minutes? We can die to a magma block. That's easy. Maybe die to an anvil. If we put it up on some scaffolding, we should be able to do that nice and easily. I can also die to a ladder. I need to die to a ladder. That would be useful. So let's just grab some stuff. Magma blocks are far away, so we'll fly over to them. But then, now I'm over here. Let the spawn. So I can just do this here. What else can I be doing? We can head over to the snow farm and try and find some powdered snow so I can freeze to death. Discovered the floor was lava. Done. I want to be squished by an anvil. I know I've got anvils because I made a load of them for enchanting purposes. I should have a good amount of scaffolding. So we should be able to make this work. Where's my scaffolding? There's my scaffolding. Let's just grab a full stack. Let's grab an anvil. Okay. Got 2 minutes. That's plenty of time. We're going to climb to the top of the scaffolding. And I just need to stand where the scaffolding tower was. Or currently is. But I'm going to destroy it, so then it will have was here. So I'm going to stick with was. It will have was. Don't want to die at this point. Oh, I was going to grab a ladder as well, wasn't I? Stuff is dumped. Here it comes. Squashed by a falling anvil. Squashed by a falling anvil is there. We can still do more stuff. Got time. We can grab a ladder. I can suffocate in a wall as well while I'm here. Oh, what else? What else? What else? Ladders are over here. Don't need all of them, but oh well, doesn't matter. Getting some gravity blocks. I know I've got a load of gravel. Oh, do we have sand? Sand will do. It's a nice easy way to make sure I suffocate in a wall. So we can do... set the spawn, dump the stuff. Then... oh, I've only got 10 seconds. Oh! Out of time! Well, we're going to suffocate in a wall anyway. But I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 different death messages in 20 minutes. I am happy with that. That's almost one a minute. But I would like to know from you guys, down in the comments, would you like to see me do a different version of this, where we put together a setup to try and get all 40 in as short a time as possible? Because I think that could be quite a fun project. And in the meantime, if you liked the episode, please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. My name is Weird and Bearded, and I will see you all next time.